Hi and welcome. 20 years ago, I went to see a shaman because I felt trapped in a life situation and, frankly, also in a relationship where I wanted out. I didn't know how. I didn't know how to empower myself to find the strength to leave the situation and move on in my life. What I vividly remember is I was talking to that shaman, and before we went into a ritual, into a ceremony, I told him, I feel that I am immensely afraid of dying. I am terrified of death, of dying. I'm so scared. I will never forget that moment. He looked at me and said, I don't perceive you as being afraid of dying, as being afraid of death. I believe you're afraid of life. And that really hit home. That stayed with me for the next couple of decades. Whenever I am in a situation where I feel I'm too scared, I am stuck, I need to move, I need to change, but I don't know how, I don't know where to, and I don't exactly know what to change, I am reminded of that very moment, being told that maybe you're not afraid of death or of dying. You are actually afraid of living your full potential, of going out into the world and embracing it fully. When I was young, I got asked about my profession, and I would tell people that I'm an actress, I'm on stage, I'm working at the theater. So many times I heard, oh my goodness, that was my dream. I wanted to be an actress. I wanted to be on stage. I wanted to pursue theater. But then I got married, I had children, or the other story was, and then my family asked me to learn that profession, and then this job opportunity opened up and I never pursued it. Or I didn't have the chance, or I didn't have the courage. The circumstances were not right for me. It is sad when you don't live your dream. It is sad when you give up on your biggest interest. But to say that it was difficult, to say that the life circumstances were different, it's just not an excuse. Living your dream and pursuing life's purpose is never easy. It always takes courage. You're always asked to go the extra mile, to step out of your comfort zone and do something that you would rather not want to do, or maybe your parents told you not to do, or maybe your husband wouldn't approve. I came across a guided meditation where instead of the protective layer or building up a wall between you and the other one in order to protect yourself and not to take on so much, this meditation technique is finally the complete opposite. We sometimes underestimate our power to transmute things, to transmute energies, but we can only transmute and shift what we make our own first. So this is a very simple technique. Breathing in the negative and breathing out the positive. And it is a little scary at first when you think about it. I don't want to take in all that anger that I feel in the field. I don't want to take in all that frustration or whatever is going on. But otherwise, it will linger in your field anyways, and it will tear you down. So the invitation is to completely take it in with your in-breath. The sacred transmutation happens within you, and you breathe out the positive. Let's say I'm picking up some kind of frustration from somebody. I will breathe in that frustration and work it within me and breathe out centeredness, spaciousness, peace, quietness, satisfaction. So if you have a moment, you have something in your life that bothers you, then I'll just ask you to sit down and try it for a moment. It is really, really interesting. Breathe in the anger and breathe out the calmness. Breathe in the frustration and breathe out the satisfaction. Breathe in the darkness and breathe out the light. Breathe in the heat and breathe out the coolness. I feel this is a fantastic way of empowerment, and it tremendously reduces the fear of living life fully. Imagine when you have a tool at hand, how you can actually deal with your overwhelm. Let me know in the comment section down below how your experiences were with this breathing technique. And I see you very soon. Much love. Have a fantastic day. This is Dr. Sarah. If you want to know more about my channel, about my work, please subscribe to my channel. I also give Akashic record readings, and I help connect with the spirit guides to find your next step, to find your talent, to find your archetype. If you would like to book a reading with me, the link is in the description down below. I love you. See you next time, Dr. Sarah.